So hello everyone, and I do hope everyone is well. I just want to show you something here. Did you ever wonder how much money you would accumulate for retirement if you started earlier in your life versus waiting too long? And I want to show you a simple example here about how money accumulates when you retire, and if you wait too long, how much less you would have. So I brought up the future value function in Excel. Does everyone see that? FV. It's called the future value function. So you can bring it up again by clicking on that. Now I'm going to do everything based on a monthly. Let's assume you have a 401k, and I'm going to assume you put away like $500 a month in a 401k. So I'm just doing this to as an example. And you could change these numbers any way you want. What's important is you know how to use this FV function. So let's assume you average over the next, I'm going to do it for 40 years, okay? Say you're 20 and you're going to retire at 60, all right? So now, again, 8% a year, but I'm going to do it monthly. So hold on. Divided by 12. So everyone see that, right? I'm coming up with a monthly rate, because I'm going to do a monthly contribution to like your 401k. All right, now, if you're going to do this for 40 years, and there's 12 months, again, there's 12 months, you got to do everything monthly. So you got 480 months for 40 years to make a contribution, okay? You notice I'm doing everything by month, so everyone see that, right? Now, you're going to put away a month, $500. I'm going to make it negative because it's coming out of your pocket, all right? So you put away $500, and it's this simple. I'm done. So if you do it when you're 20 and have 40 years of growth, you're going to end up with $1,745,503.91, 92 cents. All right. All right. So I just want to show you that. All right. So I'm going to say okay. So I'll let it put it there. Now, let me see if this will work. I'm going to drag this like that. All right, now I'm going to click on this future value. And this time, you're going to do it for 30 years. You decided you're going to have a party. You're going to party for 10 years and not worry about anything. So I'm going to only worry about it after 10 years. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to enjoy life. And now if you do that and you only do it for 30 years, now you have $745,179. So I'm going to say okay to that. All right? Now, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. It always does this, and I'll just say ignore the error. All right. All right, now let's go to the next one, if you don't mind. Now, you said, I'm going to party for the next 20 years. So I'm going to worry about retiring when, let's say 40, right? You were 20 years go by, you had a good time. So now here's 20 years. So now you have $294,510 when you retire. All right? Now, this is the true test. You decide at you're 50 and you say, you know what? I better start worrying about retirement. All right? I partied for 30 years, or I did a lot of things with life. And so now you say, all right, so I'm 50, now I got to retire when I'm 60. And so here's what you do. You're going to have $91,473 at retirement in the future. So look at the difference now. 40 years you started, and then you waited, and now 30 years, and then you only have 20 years you started savings, and then 10 years. So look at the difference. If you do it for 40 years, you got almost $1.75 million. If you lose 10 years, you lose about $1 million. If you wait 20 years, you only have about $300,000 when you retire. And if you wait till you're 50, you have about 90,000 bucks. That's it. So you can see how important the time value of money is. Now that's a chapter in your textbook, and you should study this and understand what I'm doing here, because this is like real important for when you're getting ready to retire. Okay. Now I assumed 8%. You could change that to anything you want. Okay. And of course the payment, you could change that to anything you want. But irregardless of what you change these to, if you wait and you run out of time, you're going to get slaughtered. Okay? You're going to get slaughtered. So it's important. So here, I'll write here. Here's what I'm going to do. Over here, I'm going to write 40 years. Let me here. Years. 10 years. All right, so you can see. Don't wait too long, all right? Over here, you're cooking. See that? You retire, you'll have $2 million, then you can take your Social Security, and you could have, so you can see how much you're losing by waiting. All right, I wanted everyone to see that. Alrighty, if you have any questions on that, email me, or you can play with it yourself. It's